Hey, you said one.
I did. Yeah, I did.
Oh my goodness.
Hello, yeah, everybody. I was gonna say everybody. I don't know why. Hello.
Hello,
How are you doing? We're here with the Crow Inquisitors. Finally, after much time not doing it for a while, and then we finally did it 2 weeks ago, and then we couldn't do it again last week, and now we're back. We got Adam here somewhere, but he's trying to figure out his technical situation. Jared, I can't even see you because you're like all completely off the middle of the camera. Could you center your beautiful face for us so we could see you? Thank you. Oh, there's Adam. Yeah, that works.
Hey.
Yeah, I'm using my phone.
There we go. Yeah, here, let me... Whoa. You should turn off
the pterodactyls.
your,
Hold on.
Oh, goodness, this is just not working. There you go, yeah.
Whoa. The world
Alright,
exploded.
so I need to switch around two of you, so... Boom. And boom. There you go. Now it should be good.
You can hear?
Yep. I can hear you.
Okay.
Jerry, you can turn your video on again. I just had to switch you guys around. Should be good now.
Okay.
Cool. Awesome. Yeah, and I just went ahead and like zoomed in on the video in OBS, so it just looks like you have a regular video now.
Oops.
Okay, so yeah, we're here. And you turned it off, Adam.
What?
You made it switch around again because you went off and then back on.
I did technically.
That's right. Your video went off and then on, is what I'm saying.
I think it's because it doesn't. I don't know. Maybe it doesn't do.
Yeah, no, it's fine. I just had to like move things around real quick. So, okay, cool. So, after those technical difficulties, we're here. We're doing stuff. It's all good. Let's play some Burning Wheel, y'all.
So what's the
So when we last left our heroes, when we were last in this horrible desert, doing horrible things to each other, you guys had just been poisoned, and Siegfried just decided to attempt to create a zombie and then died almost because of it. And you switched around the video again, Adam.
Maybe you need to change up the overlays so that when he does
I might
that,
just
it
need to do
doesn't
that.
He's at the end,
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm just gonna do that.
kick things around.
So... Oops, no.
you have an overlay for everything?
No, I should by now. I'm not gonna worry about that.
Yeah,
I'm just
that'd be
gonna
something to...
switch around the video on the screen. Anyway. This has just been a train wreck of trying to start this session. Alright, we're here, we're back, everything's okay. We're gonna play some Burning Wheel. So last time we were doing stuff and people got wounds, and that's what happened. And David's wife killed herself. And Cantarius was set on fire.
Oh yeah.
Things happen.
And we all got poisoned.
Well, that was the session before.
That's true. You all double.
Well, I guess.
And
Well,
I wasn't there, so you guys went and tried as hard as you could to kill each other.
Yep.
Yeah.
What?
Well, technically not.
Or was it Caleb trying to kill you guys?
Yeah.
It was really just Jared killing himself.
Ah.
Pretty much. Yeah.
Pretty much.
I was just already dead.
Yeah, so we're gonna skip ahead 2 months, and so
Yeah.
let's go ahead and deal with all the finicky stuff for moving forward in 2 months. So I think what I'll do, I mean, I've decided to just not use the practice rules because it takes forever to figure them out.
Oh, okay.
And so
Also, none of us are really capable of practicing because we're either recovering or you're. Well, I guess Connor could.
Yeah.
But everybody else. Is
I mean,
dying.
Siegfried, technically by the rules of the game, you can practice like book skills. And
Well, he's
and,
coma.
You
so
can
he
practice while you're in a
That's true.
coma.
Actually, no. He cannot.
It's not going to
because
do anything for you, Siegfried. We know this.
he's literally in a coma. So yeah.
Yeah. We
So
tried
I'm
that
also
already.
assuming then that Caspian, you're taking care of Siegfried's like financial status, right? So he's not gonna have to make a resource roll for the.
Oh, for the medical
Yeah,
attention.
no, well for that, and then also
Or-
the normal like seasonal cycle roll for resources and stuff.
Oh, I mean, does he eat a lot in a coma? Like.
No, I'm just saying like.
Okay, I see.
You know what I was saying is like because you're taking care of that, we don't even have to worry about
Oh, yeah, all right.
him
I see.
making that roll.
Okay.
So, but
Are you
for the rest of
beatboxing,
you
Adam?
guys, I am okay because we're gonna kind of simplify the practice rules. You can increase one of your skills by 1.
What?
Who's beatboxing?
Any and all?
Wait, we can
Any
just
of your
increase the
skills
skill.
by 1.
Nifty.
Wait, we can all do that?
Yep.
Just.
So just
Yeah.
increase
Shoot,
one of
do
your
we
skills
have
by
to
1.
have a reason? We have to have a mechanical reason?
Mm-hmm. Obviously,
Okay.
you were practicing this is the conceit, right? Yeah.
Cool.
Well, heck.
I mean, I guess I'm gonna make haggling 7 because why would I ever do anything else?
Okay, wait a second. No,
Yeah,
not
Yeah.
because of that.
Can
But I'm
you-
just thinking about
Caleb,
this.
Caleb,
Yeah.
can we take an unlearned skill to learned?
See, that's what I'm trying to think. I'm thinking maybe like instead of doing that, let's do 2 tests of any kind. All right, just so it's
Oh,
not
shoot.
immediate jump
Oh,
in. Because
no.
again, yeah, it might be a little ridiculous for some of them to do that. So let's do 2
I don't
tests of any
remember.
kind.
I don't remember what tests I had of
You can fill
haggling,
in
and now
2
they're gone.
bubbles.
So you hold out to us a cake, and
I'm
when we
so
walk
sorry.
towards
I-
you,
No,
towards
I-
you to
I
take
don't
it, you
mean- I
hold
don't
out
mean
to
to
us
do
one
it.
of those teeny tiny little quarter-sized
But here's
cupcakes.
the thing, though, is
All right,
we
fine,
should-
fine. Because I already said it. Fine, you guys can just increase it by 1.
Alright.
So Josh, that's fine. Just increase the learn skill and make a learn skill at open.
Right.
And next time, it will only be 1
Okay.
test because
I kind of assumed that was going to be the case, so I didn't actually bother. But I changed it, and it erased all of my tests, and I had no idea how many I had. So
no, that's fine. We can just do that because
Okay.
I said it, and yeah, that's kind of a jerk move to do that. So
no, it's fine. I mean, I didn't really. Once I was like, yeah, my haggling is 7. I didn't expect you to be okay with that. Okay. So now, do we want to do the really fun part of Burning Wheel, where we figure out why we don't have any money and how
Yep.
much
sounds
entertainment
fun
that
to
is,
me.
quality watching it is to
Yeah.
run out of money. All right, cool.
So let's see.
Question, Caleb?
Yeah, go ahead.
When I'm opening a skill, how much does it open for?
It opens at half of the like root
Governing
stat,
stat.
rounded down.
Mm-hmm.
What skill are you opening?
Okay. Rounded down, of course. Politics-wise.
Mhm.
So that's perception.
But that's actually bad that I get better chance to succeed at a politics-wise roll
Yeah,
at
when you're learning it.
unranked unlearned than I do at first rank
But
learned.
the only thing is you can't fork into learning
true.
skills, and you can fork into actual skills.
And it's
there's that.
incredibly difficult to do anything that is more than like ob 2, right? Like 'cause it
Yeah.
doubles.
I mean,
Plus-
it's gonna be incredibly difficult to do anything with
With one
politics
dice.
wise. It ranks more on anyway.
Yeah,
right?
but it'll take you
So-
literally like 1 roll to level that up.
This is true.
So it's also
This is
that.
true.
There's a little bit of finicky weirdness in the beginning there, but it doesn't take very long to get over. But yeah, that I have noticed that it is a little strange. But okay. So how does this silliness work?
Yeah, so I'm grabbing it here. So lifestyle maintenance obstacles. It depends on how well you're living.
Right.
So for you, Caspian, I
just have
believe
the
it's an
highest
ob
one.
5 test
That's it. That's not as bad as I thought.
because it's maintenance of a fortress and surrounds / wealthy
Yeah.
merchant, large business, a poor court.
That's the same thing. Oh, all right, cool. I'm not gonna complain.
Yeah, so it's going to be ob 5 test to
Right.
be the
But-
lifestyle maintenance. For the rest of you, let's see, Cantarius. I believe you don't have to make this roll. I think Antonius makes this roll for the The Crow Inquisitors is what we decided. Because Antonius has
I'm still trying to figure out what skill to add. I have no idea what you guys are talking about.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
It doesn't sound like you have to worry about it. So.
Okay. All right. Wonderful.
Now there's the little thing of me having to like make rolls to get taxes or whatever, right? How does that work?
Yeah.
The book said send out people to collect your taxes. I don't know what that means or what that involves.
I mean, you're literally just generating cash or funds. And there's
About
ops
rolling?
for that. Yeah. So
Oh,
you're just rolling
I was gonna
resources.
Oh wait, you roll resources to generate.
Yep. Again,
Okay.
that was just pure fluff on their part. It's not. The mechanics say the way to get money is to roll resources. I guess you could also roll, like you could, again, like you could send someone and have them make a test to like just extort money out of people or whatever, right? But there has
Right.
to be a test somewhere along the line.
Yeah, well, that's kind of what I figured.
I feel like the easiest way to do it for you would just be to make some resources tests.
Okay.
Yeah.
Should I make persuasion a skill?
I mean, yeah.
Like, I feel like mechanically I should,
I feel like you try to use it a lot, so maybe.
but I feel like it's so cheap. I feel like
I
I'm
mean-
cheating right now.
Every
what's
character
that
should
one?
have that skill in a Burning Wheel because it's like the go-to one, so you should probably take it.
What's the skill?
Persuasion.
Persuasion. Also, I think narratively you've
It's
beat
an
your head
important one to
against that skill enough times that you can justify having it.
Yeah, I feel so.
Like you've tried to use it a lot of times and then rolled intimidation instead.
Right.
That's the-
And I guess I really can't make my character do anything at this point in time without
Right.
like all of my goals pretty much
very
involve.
persuasive.
Convincing people to do things.
I can't intimidate people into doing the right thing.
Right. Well, see here, that's the issue with
I mean,
making
you
a
could,
one-trick
but
pony.
there's a moral
so
quandary involved there.
I understand your pain. That's why you just, when you make this character this way, you have to understand that it's okay if you just murder everybody because otherwise your trick won't work. Okay, I'm trying to find the.
Yeah, it turns out the
codex
lesson of
bit.
Burning Wheel is if you're a horrible person, things go easier for you.
Yeah, pretty much. Oh, and yeah,
Yeah.
it's things
It's
go easier
to
for you and then
accomplish
you
your
die.
goals. Yeah, but then you die. But that's everyone in
Right.
Burning Wheel. It doesn't matter who you are.
I mean, yeah, you die faster though.
Okay, so is it? So I've already tried it. Does it start at the number that I was rolling it at?
No, it starts at half of will rounded down.
Oh, so it starts at 2.
Noble income.
Well, that's wonderful. Got a 2 persuasion now, guys. Watch out!
Well, what?
Here I come. 2 persuasion, Cantarius coming at you.
Hey, you should give me that. Oh, dude, what are you doing? Anything you say is just like, it's like I don't know about that. Oh, it's a good one, Cantarius. It's good.
Connor, what is your resources? What's your resources at?
I don't know. I'm looking. Oh, 1.
All right, are you fine with just giving a helping dice with that to Antonius for his? resources
it counts
rolls?
as a test, right?
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, okay. So he's gonna first Antonius is gonna make a test to
Oh, this is a difficult test.
he's gonna make a test to
Why delete skills and being learned? I don't understand.
there should be a little gear or
modify.
something. Yeah, modify. There you go.
Gotcha.
First, Antonius is going to make a test to generate some cash die that he can use to like make the other tests. Doesn't opt to, but he's going to get help from you and Demo. So boom.
Wait, so what are we doing right now?
Right now, oh yeah, I should just give you
Like-
what your ob is. So we're doing maintenance lifestyle
Yeah.
obstacles. So basically, like, you know, how well you've upkept your equipment and lifestyle in the 2 months that we are skipping ahead in. So I think for you, it's probably just ob 2 because you're working poor. You're just a priest right now. But you have equipment to upkeep and stuff like that. So,
So does that count as a routine test for me then, since it was a routine roll?
if it's an ob 2, whatever ob 2 is going to be for you.
It's 6.
Oh,
and
I mean,
up to
ob 2
fair.
for me is... Let me roll real quick.
I know how we always thought that like Burning
It's
Wheel was kind of
challenging
like
for you, Connor.
so we always thought it was like because like we thought the die was like messed up, but I was playing Mansions of Madness the other day, and literally I had like 6 rolls where I needed 2, and I was rolling 5 die, and I could not win, and I was like fighting this ginormous monster, and I'm like, all I need is 2, and I was like I was using like modifiers, and I just could not win. I was like, and like everybody in the game was just couldn't get a 2. And we were rolling like just max die. We couldn't win. Like I was like, oh, I understand the odds.
So kind of that's a challenging test for you.
Right.
So that's good. That's helpful.
No, it's not, because I only need a difficult test.
Also, I'm pretty sure that's one of the tests that only work if you succeed.
Yeah, but he's helping, so.
So he just decreases or increases the op because he failed, right?
No, but he didn't make the test. It was Antonius who made the test. He offered a helping die, which gives him a test for resources.
But
just
it
without
says here
rolling.
that Connor made a resource.
Yeah, he just wanted to see what it would be.
No, yeah, I was just trying to figure out.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, you're good.
So yeah, Theo, you're gonna have to make an ob. Well, okay, so I guess it's up to you. Like, I mean, either ob 1 or ob 2. Like, how well are you living? Are you eating just like whatever the priests offer you?
I was gonna say my priestesses can probably.
Like,
pay for
are you
it.
not doing anything
Freeloader.
beyond the means that like the food and shelter that's being offered to you by the priests?
No, not really.
Okay, so just an ob 1 test for you, and then you get a modifier dice for them helping you. Because basically the only thing you have to upkeep is like your equipment, right?
Yeah, I'm pulling resources, right?
Yep. So resources, then you can get 1 modifier on that from the matriarch is helping you out.
I have like a 50-50 chance, don't I?
I think you might, yeah. So again, ob 1.
This is the part of the game where we all starve to death. Hey.
There you go. Yep. So you can mark a routine resources test. Yeah, you've been fine. So now Antonius is going to try to he's going to try to make a fun die.
Fun die.
Oh, fun to die. All right.
Yeah, fun die.
That's funny.
Are you helping with that too, Connor? Are you okay with that?
Sorry?
Are you okay with helping him with that as well?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
You know that if you fail a help die test, or if a roll with a help die test fails, he gets taxed too, right? So you know.
Yeah, just so you know,
Thanks.
Connor, that's what will happen
If you help him and he fails, you get taxed.
Oh, well then no.
But you can make a linked test, which insulates you from that. But you could also make the difficulty higher if you fail. So there's a risk to it. There's a different risk, but it's not
I mean,
a
again,
risk to you.
this is Antonius doing all the manpower for you, like making sure your people are fed. I think you would probably help with that.
Right.
But you could also make it worse. So only help.
Right
him
now,
if you actually have a
Antonius
food.
is like moving some like assets around and like selling off some stuff you guys don't need to make sure you guys have food. And that's what this like
Well,
creation of
hey,
funds
quick
and stuff
question.
is.
I mean,
Yeah.
the only person he's able to do that with is me. Do I get this money?
No.
What?
Again, this is all abstracted.
Hacks. Oh, hacks. All right.
You
Cool.
don't
I
just,
got the money last time they did this.
no, you can make a resource roll and then we can say that the money that you generate from that is from this. That's how it
So
works.
the real question is, how many resource rolls do I get to make?
You can make 1 test to generate an amount of cash die, and then you can make several tests to generate fun dice.
Fun dice.
Fun dice, I guess.
Some
But
really
aren't funds
fun
better
dice.
than cash?
Yes.
Yes, but they're harder to do.
Oh. Okay.
Okay, so he's succeeded on that. So now he has two extra modifiers to work with here. So he's gonna have 4 modifiers. And see the maintenance lifestyle obstacle for you guys is probably I think we said what, ob 4? Yeah.
Can you fork into resources tests?
Oh no.
What?
Oh no! Oh
Oh,
no!
you
He doesn't
failed.
have any 6s. Oh
well,
gosh!
sounds like somebody needs some help over there. Where was the failed test? Failure of might.
Let me double check, make sure Antonius doesn't have any like call-on traits. Well, he has unlucky.
Yeah,
Oh,
call him.
no.
That's a great idea.
That's fine.
Oh dear. Sorry,
Wait.
Antonius.
Josh, why do you make a lame character? Come on.
Oh man,
Come back
that's
to
so
bite me now.
that's so sad because he literally he
That's
didn't
not
get any
fair,
6s.
Connor. That's not fair.
He didn't get any 6s. So yeah, you
Actually,
guys
no, it is
failed.
fair.
I rolled
That's
like
thoroughly
23
fair.
dice and didn't get any 6s, so. Last session.
So that means you guys get taxed, and I guess.
Isn't there a way to
Antonius
ask
gets
somebody else for money if you fail?
Well, I mean,
Is that a
if you
different game?
tax, isn't it just cost more to use resources?
You just have less money, yeah.
taxed. So Connor,
Yes.
you all
Not really the
you
end of the
lose
world.
1 die. You're taxed 1 die.
Wait, no,
Wait,
I,
he
I
didn't help.
barely even use
You
resources.
did help for that one, yeah.
what? I said I wasn't going to though.
Didn't he make a link test instead?
I did not make a link test. I said I was going to make a link test
Oh.
instead.
Oh,
Did you just do
Okay,
nothing?
so I just ignore that roll then. So just go ahead and make a link test.
Flippin' fantastic.
Hey, maybe you'll get a chance.
Again,
to
the
fail
link test
this.
is ob 1, so you have a 50-50 chance of succeeding.
Yeah,
It's
well,
probably
actually, you're just gonna
better
make it
to-
harder. But just do it. We just need to get this over with.
With resources, right?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, either way, I advance my
Well, you
research.
can make a test with anything, can't you? A link test with anything? Like haggling. Like
Oh,
that? It doesn't matter.
no, that's true, I guess. But
But it doesn't matter. He got
just
it.
did it, so yeah.
Now we at 2.
Okay, yeah. So
Also, now you'll get a test
the
for
the
difficulty
problem
of this
is
research
that is the
test,
same
too.
amount of dice that he would have been rolling. So I'm not going to reroll the test. It's still a stand. So you
No.
get taxed 1.
Oh yeah. Well,
No, this is
well,
a
no,
link
he doesn't
test.
get taxed
I
because he didn't help. He just did a link
Eh.
test.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Yeah, yeah.
You're right,
but
you're
Antonius gets taxed,
Yeah,
Yes, Antonius gets
but
taxed.
he's an
Yeah.
NPC, so it doesn't matter.
except that he pays for your food, so it doesn't matter.
Kind of, yeah. So
I will
basically,
just
right,
skip him.
this just
Basically,
means
you
that
guys are starving
you guys
now, so-
fell on hard times, right? You guys are
Yeah.
having a little trouble.
They're
feeding
not
everybody.
starving. What was it? It said it was like noticeable but not terrible. I don't remember.
That's not what's happening. No.
This failure isn't drastic, but it is notable. It should be commemorated with a wistful description of all of the heavy spending.
It's
He's
basically
not
like
reduced to 0, is he?
no, he's reduced to
Okay.
3.
It's time to go into the world and earn some ducats. Anyways,
Yeah, so that just means for next time you'll have to make sure you have cash on hand or something. Anyway, okay. Caspian, do you want to make all your rolls?
right. So I've been reading the rules, and as usual, I can't find the stuff that I want to know. So it says that you can help and do links tests, but it makes it sound like someone else has to do the help and link tests. Is that the case? Can I not link test myself
No, you can.
with this?
There's no reason why not.
Also, alright, whatever. Okay, so I have a couple things that I think might be avenues of income. I don't know if this matters how many rolls I can make, but one, I mean, my character's a money lender, so I assume that I have loans out there. However effective those are, you can decide, but I assume that's a thing, right? Because that was how I supposedly made my money.
Yeah.
There's the trade with the Crow Inquisitors, who apparently spent more than they had.
Mhm.
No.
And there is taxes from people,
Yeah.
which I've stated are not particularly steep, because that's one of the reasons that we're doing well. So
Mhm.
those are the 3 things I can think of. I don't know how you want to translate that into rolls or whatever.
So are you basically
But-
vying for advantage dice for those situations?
I don't know.
Like what's
guess.
what's the?
Well, I was assuming those would be instances where I could roll for money, and then
Yeah, no, I mean, again, yeah, these are all abstracted. So you can roll. So let's say like the
Okay.
taxes, right? Go ahead and roll to generate some cash die, and we'll say that's the
Okay.
taxes, right?
the other thing I couldn't find. Can you fork into resources? You might have told me this, but I didn't.
No, you cannot fork in resources
Why not?
because it's a different thing.
That's dumb. Okay. Well, I guess that's what
You can make link
are
tests, yeah.
for. Is there? I don't think there's a link test I can make here. Is there?
Any appropriate wises or accounting.
What would if you tell me the difficulty, I have to roll, right?
Yes.
Can you give me a range?
Yeah, I can open it. I can give you the what it says in the book
Oh,
because you would have
okay.
access to that.
Because I only have 3 accounting, and I'm not gonna make this any harder on myself.
Yeah, so accounting. Yeah, the problem is if you're just doing this accounting roll by yourself, I mean, right? This is like an
Wait.
entire city's taxes.
Where is Ravi? He does all this dumb stuff.
So that's ob 8.
What?
Because you're
How do I
doing
ever
city
make
taxes.
money from this stupid place?
No, because other people are making the rolls for you, right? Like
Oh. Why can't they make the rules for me now? Or can they?
they can, yeah. You just have to
Okay,
circle
well-
up someone, right? You just circles up your accountant.
Gosh. Well, I'd have to circle up a god to hit 8. And Ravi doesn't have anything that would help me with this. Which is...
That's the thing, right? You
because I
can
thought I
circle
would
up
be doing that.
an accountant person, right? And then you can like help him do the roll. That's the thing.
Okay, that doesn't sound worth
So,
it.
do
I'm
you-
gonna
David-
fail that
David-
roll.
Caspian?
What?
Are you still Caspian?
Yeah.
Who's the one that's changed the character?
No one yet.
Oh,
I
okay.
have one because I expect I won't live very long. But
Oh, wait. So what's been happening to Caspian?
He got poisoned. That's the thing.
my world is falling in on me, and my mind is slowly breaking, and now I'm trying to take over the world.
He's becoming a megalomaniac.
Long story short, I'm getting really sick of people trying to murder me, and I'm like, all right, just gonna murder all of you first. And yeah. Anyways,
It's not a bad plan.
Okay,
No.
Hitler.
yeah.
Okay.
What? No. He just wanted to murder everybody that wasn't his race. This is different. I want to murder everybody.
Oh, so much better.
Yeah.
At least equality.
Right. Yeah. Equal opportunity murdering. Anyways.
Okay, so I don't know if that's exactly how this works. So the accounting says
Yeah. I
the
know.
skill is primarily used to recover taxed resources, right? So that would make sense that it's an ob 8 resources or accounting test to like figure out bad books and like accounting errors in
Right.
a whole city's taxes. But
Yeah.
just to like I don't know maximize generating of cash die from this, I'm just gonna say let's say ob 3.
Up 3
Accounting.
Okay. Okay. All right. And I can fork into this, right? This is gonna take forever. Okay. Can I fork administration into this?
Mhm.
Currency wise,
Mhm.
maybe. Okay. You don't haggle taxes. You know?
No.
Not gonna run around there. Can I haggle grift wise?
I mean, given that taxation is theft, sure.
All right, cool. Your political views assisted me in gaming. I'll take it. Intimidation, does that help?
I
I
mean,
mean, I don't think I'm being
you're
aggressive
not the
about
one
this, so.
intimidating
Right.
people,
Well, that's
right?
kind of yeah.
You'd
Okay.
have tax people for that.
Does lord wise count? Do I have lords under me that I'm taxing? I mean, I feel like
You
I'm
do
not big enough to
not.
have lords.
You
Okay.
literally had a situation where you were going to have lords
Yeah.
and you failed the test.
Right. Yeah. No. We'll get there. All right. Merchant wise,
Mhm.
that helps. Okay. Persuasion? I don't think.
No.
Again, I'm
Again,
not down
not
there,
anything
so.
that would have to be doing with you, like,
Disguise?
persuading. No. What?
Okay.
I am just going to change costumes into a
Yeah.
person who's really good at accounting.
Exactly. Yeah, still almost.
Okay.
I'm
not sure that's how it works.
From this. You kidding me right now?
Yep.
This game makes me angry sometimes. Okay, whatever. I got the success. So that's a cash die.
No. So that's an advantage die for the resources test to make the cash dice.
Okay, right. This is a good thing. Okay. Is resources taxed by this? By wounds?
Yeah, if you fail, you get taxed, and whenever you fail, a
No,
resource
sorry. I
tax.
meant, am I impeded by wounds for resources?
No.
Thank goodness. All right. It's gonna be so mad.
Uh-uh.
All right. So this is just a generate. So I have one modifier to generate my cash die, And what's the difficulty to generate cash?
Yeah, I'll give it to you. So to generate, where is it? To generate an Ob2 test generates 1D of cash, Ob4 for 2D, Ob6 for 3D, Ob8 for 4D, and Ob10 for 5D.
Oh my word! Can I just make a ton of Ob2s?
No. That's the reason that it's set up like that is you make one test for the amount of cash die that you want.
All right, I know this game. Should have done a higher one. All right, whatever.
Wow, yeah.
I got all but 2 of those dice.
So you only got one dice. But now what you can do, this is the thing, this is why resources are cool. Now you can make a test to make fun die, and you can use your cash die in this, right? And then fun dice are
Fun dice are a lot of fun.
Fun dice are permanent, right? So they stick around until you get taxed.
You said I can make multiple of these?
Oh, wait a second. No, Antonius doesn't get taxed because he had a fun die. So that just gets taken away.
Hey! Yay!
Wait. Oh, yeah, you're right. Okay.
That's good for him.
But generating fun dice is hard, right?
Yeah, so generating a fun dice is an obstacle equal to double the amount of the fun's dice plus 1. So if you're going to create a 1D fund, it's Op3.
Okay, and I can do this multiple times?
Yeah.
That's bizarre. All right. Well, okay. I'm gonna fail one of these eventually. Let's hope it's not the first one, I guess. And do I make linked tests for this too?
You can, yeah.
Okay. And that's what? What would the link test for this be?
Whatever you think, right? Like what?
Well, there were a couple different avenues that I would be making money.
Yeah, so we could say that this is the Crow Inquisitors selling stuff to you, right? Just for one of the other things that.
So haggling.
So haggling might be a thing, yeah. You can
Thank
haggling.
goodness.
And I think what this would be, instead of it being a link test, is probably just getting the ob down, right?
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense.
Because that's that's how haggling works.
Allow me to go through all my things.
So it's opposed. So
great.
Antonius is gonna. Well, I don't. Wait, who has haggling?
Nobody, right?
Do you have haggling?
No. Wait, who is the you at?
Yeah, Antonius says I have haggling. Okay, so.
Okay. What's all right? This is why I hate having so many skills. All right.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Accounting doesn't help with this, does it? Administration. Wait, does accounting help with this?
Yes, I think in this situation it would.
Okay. Does administration? Nah, I don't think it. Not if accounting does. Currency-wise, I assume I'm not lying to you or extorting you or grifting you. I'm not being. I'm not using my sword.
So it's an ob4
Is
test.
Antonius a lord?
No.
Crap. All right. Is he a merchant? He is, isn't he? He's a
No.
blacksmith. What? We talking about? He's not.
He's a craftsman.
Yes,
He's not a merchant.
What? Craftsmen sell things. They're merchants.
Yeah, merchants are a very specific thing in this setting.
People who sell things.
No, a merchant is a person who no, there's a difference between a person who like sells things, because that can be anyone, and an actual like legit medieval merchant. Let me give the.
But what? But that's how. All right, whatever. I don't care. Persuasion. Yeah, all right. I get 3 modifiers on this. How does that work? So that's not right. I'm being nice. That's why. All right. He got 4.
Yeah.
Successes. Of course, I did magically fail that. I got 3 1s because reasons. All right, and I
You
still
got
have.
a 6. You still have your call-on though.
Yeah, I'm not gonna waste that unless I have to. So I will spend a fate because why not? Apparently, the fact that my tummy hurts makes this harder.
Absolutely.
So dumb. All right. There it is. How do I have no fate? I'm haggling. That cannot be right. All right. So yeah, I'll reroll that d6. Greater than 4. Yeah, that's how that works. Booyah. All right.
All right, so he's gonna spend his fate on the 4 6s that he has.
He has 4 6s.
Yep.
What? And I got. He has more 6s than I got 1s. It's insane.
Yep.
Right. 3 successes. Okay.
So that's 7 altogether. Yeah.
I'm at 4. Oh my gosh.
Mhm.
All right. Well, I'd use my call on, but I guarantee you it won't work.
Well, it's 1, 2, 3, 4,
4
5, 6 dice that you'd be re-rolling.
Yeah, but I need
That's a
half of
50-50
them.
chance.
Yeah. Oh, I know how those go. All right. Whatever. Why not? Well, no. Because this is haggling, right?
Mhm.
I don't even know if I have a call on for that.
Oh, do you only have a call in for resources?
I think I might have a. No, you know what? I have 2 things. One, I have an affinity for haggle, so I'm gonna roll another
Oh yeah,
dice,
do it.
which is a success. So now I'm at 5. And now I'm gonna use Pennywise because I also have. No, that's for. I don't have one for haggling. I have one for resources and one for the other thing. Okay.
Wait, what other thing?
For persuasion. I think I might have thought Pennywise was for haggling once. I think I
Oh,
might have done that once. But it's resources.
it is resources. Yeah, you're
Yeah,
right.
I
Okay,
think I
so-
might have made that mistake at some point. And so I don't think I can beat him.
Yep. So it's just up 3 then.
Okay.
To create one D of fun.
All right. Let's 3. Okay. At least I'm rolling well when it matters. Okay.
Yeah. And so remember, your cash die goes away then.
Oh, right. Yeah.
And so now you just have a 1D fun, but that won't go away automatically.
Yeah.
All
All right. Now.
So you
So
can
that
attempt
was
to create
that.
another fund if you really wanted to, but.
Right. So I feel like this will probably be the loans, and then I'll be done because I don't want to waste
Yeah.
all of it.
No, I think that we can just do whatever's reasonable in the fiction and then go from there.
Okay. All right. So I'll do that one more.
Yep.
And then,
Sounds
so is that what would that be?
good.
This would be like loans that I made, probably to the other lords and stuff.
That's
I
probably
assume.
funds then. I think. So
You
you
mean
want to try to
resources?
make a
Oh yeah. But I mean, like, what do I roll?
right. I mean, what how many fun dice do you want?
Oh, I want all the fun dice.
Do you want to try for 2D? That is
That's
op
5
5.
difficulty, isn't
Yeah.
it?
Or op 3 again.
No, I rolled 2 5s in a row. It's not gonna happen again. So I will just,
Do 1.
yeah, because if I do all this and I cancel all that funds, I'm gonna be really mad if we just waste all that time. So.
Such is accounting.
Yeah, that's why I don't care for this part of the game. All right. So the lead up test to that, would that be haggling? I assume. Basically the same roll. I just
Yeah,
made.
sure.
Okay. So these are lords, right? So can I use Lord Rise?
Yeah, you can.
I'm gonna be right back.
Okay.
Okay. Base obstacle. Do you want me to just roll it 1 and then?
Sorry, I'm rolling it right now.
I haven't tracked any of these tests. I don't know if they're all
Yeah.
routines. I don't know if they matter. Counting these routines.
So op 3.
Wait. Have any of these resources rolls not been routine for me? Doesn't look like
Nope.
it. What about that roll against Antonius that I failed? That's probably a challenging test, isn't it? Because I failed. Or no, I had more dice in him though, by a lot. I just can't roll because he had so much fate. All right, yeah, never mind. Okay.
Well, it would have been against
got
an
a
op
3.
7. So that's what?
Yeah, but I rolled base
9
7,
dice.
so
No, 10 dice. So that's probably still a routine, yeah.
yeah. Are you serious? This game drives me insane. Look at that! I got 4 1s, 5 1s.
You got a 6.
All right.
There you go.
Goodness,
Boom.
okay.
All right.
David, look on the bright side. You're at least physically able to roll the dice.
Yeah. Oh, this game. Okay. And that was a resources roll right there, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Or no, that was haggling roll.
All right. Yeah. Now make the resources roll.
Haggling.
Op 3.
Where'd you go? There you are. Okay.
Or I'm sorry, op 2 because you
No.
succeeded.
Oh, right. Okay. Don't get any modifiers to this. Oh wait, but I can spend the fun dice on it. I can spend my fun dice to get another fun.
And again,
dice.
yeah, you're not even spending it. You're just using it.
Right. Yeah. Drawing on it. So this is 2. You said okay. Okay.
There you go. Now you have 2 fun dice. Now
Yay.
make the actual roll that I was just made to do.
Yeah.
And that's an
Let
ob
me
5.
fail this one though. All right. So we got 2 modifiers. How much Artha do I have? 2. Oh goodness. All right. I'll spend 1 on it, I guess. And then the obstacle is 5. Oh, I succeeded. It's a miracle.
Nice. That's a lot of 6s.
And I got 4 6s. Jeez. If I succeed this by more, can I
No.
Can I turn the castle into gold? I can't. All right.
I mean, you do have 2 fun die now, though, that you can still
Yeah.
use to if you wanted to buy a ship. Or
There's
something,
no
right?
roll for blowings out of the one.
Yeah.
By a ship, you said?
I know that you're in the middle of the desert. I just say
Okay.
that because it's one of the most expensive
I
things
just-
you can buy.
Just thought I heard you wrong.
No.
It's like why would I buy a ship? All right. Okay. I don't care. All right. Now that we're all done with that.
Okay. Yeah, as soon as Josh gets back, we'll roll his resources real quick. But until then, let's go through beliefs and instincts. After we've kind of.
Wait, did you want me to roll for Jared?
No, you got that
Okay.
roll. Yeah, don't worry about it.
Yes, please do this. Okay.
Yeah. So, Connor, what are your beliefs and stuff?
I looked through them and I realized that I kind of set them up last session for it to be the same, so they're just the same.
Okay. I'm just gonna read them off.
Not everyone has to die. I will do what is best for my people in order to teach them. I will unite our peoples through this tragic event. I have very little power here. I will find something or someone here to strengthen my people. I will not let our people remain weak and vulnerable. White Sea has been stained with innocent blood. I will befriend Caspian, but first I must befriend his allies. If there is a problem, I will take the lead in order to protect my people. Always redeem those who repent. Never let relentless evil roam free. Intimidating, foreign blood, haughty, religious, weight of the world, authoritative, gifted, dreadful, and driven.
Cool.
Nice.
All right, Caspian.
Okay. I do have a blank one because it kind of depends on what goes on with secret
Sure,
here.
yeah.
But my beliefs: Ayrees is returning. I must reunite with him and formulate a plan. The time has come for change. The other lords have refused me, and now they must fall. Instincts: always have someone dangerous to back you up, preferably Gwen. Never settle for less when you can have more, and always be the one in control. Traits: self-satisfied, affinity for business, noblesse oblige, crippled, palsy, pennywise, charismatic.
Cool.
Aye.
Yeah. So Josh, let's go ahead and make Ulrich's resource roll real quick, and then go through your beliefs and instincts.
Okay.
So Caspian, you can help Ulrich if you want to, right?
So now, if I help him, he just gets 1 dice, right?
No, wait, do you have 6 resources?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you had 7, you'd give him 2 dice, but
Can I make the roll for him and have him help me?
yeah, no, you can make the roll for him, absolutely.
Okay.
Right?
And I'll do that if you're cool with that.
I would much prefer that.
Okay.
Right? Like if Caspian's just like, don't worry about it, I got you, and then just,
Yeah.
yeah. So it's gonna be like an I don't know, 2 or 3 probably,
Okay.
right?
He's
Yeah,
living in
probably
the
2.
palace with me. So it's
My
pretty-
question
that's
is,
fair.
Caleb, I don't know that we ever did the original setup for resources for Ulrich, because he's at a 0 right now, and that doesn't make any sense.
So it has to
It's
do with
probably a 0.
it's probably a 0. What it
Oh, it
comes
has
down
to do
to
with-
is
My employment?
It's has to do with how much you spent on property and affiliations and reputations and stuff like that. Nothing you spent on gear counts. and
okay, so
relationships
you
don't
have a
count.
1D affiliation and a 1D reputation.
But he might have gotten those from traits.
That is a fair point.
And it's divided by 15. So if he bought
It
like a
is.
normal one, it wouldn't even have helped him.
So you have branded the slave, which give you that reputation.
You pretty much have to buy land or have a really nice affiliations.
Okay.
Oh yeah, you got both of those from your reputation or from your traits. So yeah.
That's why I have 6 because I spent like 250 RP when I made this character because nobles.
Okay. Okay.
So I mean that's basically so Caspian has to make this roll for you because you don't have
Mhm.
money.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, that's why my resources rolls are so good. It's gray. I forgot about that. I was like, how am I getting so good, like such good luck on these? It's me, and I'm like, oh, it's gray. I'm cheating, right?
Right.
That explains it.
So yeah, Caspian, go ahead and make that roll. It's just up to.
Now you all know why I like gray skills. Okay. 3 modifiers because he's helping me, right?
Mhm.
2. Watch me fail this. Okay.
Easy.
There you go. Yeah. I mean, if you had failed that, I would have just like
Yeah.
left the game. And just
I buy
whatever.
you a diamond fruit basket.
Left the game.
All right. So
I would have just killed myself and played my other character. He
Well,
jumps out of a tower.
not
He has
worth
nothing
it
to live for.
He just jumps down after his wife.
Yeah. It's like, you know what? She had the right idea. I'm out of here.
Wow.
Sayonara. Okay. So.
Caspian can't buy things. There's just no reason for it to live.
So beliefs and instincts, Ulrich.
Yeah. Beliefs. The Crow Inquisitors are divided and unstable, yet incredibly influential. I must sound out the intentions of their leader. And the temple is the center of the people's influence in White Sea, and the priest is the center of the temple. I must gain a trust and support.
Aw.
I was destined for greatness, and there's greatness in me still. I will build my influence in White Sea. And instincts, influence is currency, seek it out wherever it can be found. Always seek the interests of the people of White Sea, and all is fair in intrigue and war. Violence is never off the table.
Cool. Yedam, are you there? Did he get up? All right, so Siegfried, let's just go through yours then.
My soul isn't yet powerful enough to feel my plans. I will find another source for my power. An old friend beckons me. I will heed the call. And they have seen nothing yet. I will show them what Siegfried can do.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, repeat those?
Oh dear, this is.
I was not
gonna be
paying
bad.
attention. Repeat those.
No, they were all pretty vague.
My soul isn't yet powerful enough to feel my plans. I will
Cut
find
that
another
one.
source for my power. An old friend beckons me. I will heed the call. That's a surprise from the GM even. So suck it, Caleb. They have seen nothing yet. I will show them all what Siegfried can do.
Oh dear.
By which you mean turn me into a gold human god, right?
Maybe something along those lines.
All right.
All right. Well.
Cool.
No, Adam just needs to get back. I always love
He's
looking
here
at,
this week, but not.
Yeah, I always love. I mean, the problem is we've just been doing resources tests
Yeah.
for the first hour
Yeah,
of this
hour.
game. So
Yeah.
sorry, guys. I always love looking at your trait list, though, Jared.
Yeah.
Misunderstood, gifted, spirit familiar, tainted legacy, demon speak, aura, fear, sixth sense, dreamer, meerkat speak. You know, it's fine. Abused, spooky, versatile. It's all good. You're just a very weird, creepy person.
So I can get rid of my wound now, right?
Yes, because you just had a late wound, right? Yeah.
Okay. It's not letting me. Oh, I'm an idiot. There we go.
Yeah, and then you can all downplay your wound to Siegfried, to MIDI 1.
And then were we gonna make a roll? to
Yeah,
see?
yeah. Let's just do that now. I'll go ahead and make a roll for Nagi to attempt to heal you better.
Please.
And I think
succeed.
what we decided is after we set an obstacle, which is based on like the test. So I think in this case it's or in the wound. I think in this case it's ob 4 because it's a mini wound right now. And any amount of successes over it will reduce it by 10%. So
Both me, wait a second. Give her 3 advantage dice.
okay.
Because I'm gonna help her.
You're in a coma. Oh no, you're not in a coma.
Yeah,
Never
not right
mind, I'm
now.
an idiot. Not anymore.
I'm gonna help her. Vana's gonna help her, and Ludwig are
Yeah. What are you helping her with?
alchemy.
Alchemy. Okay.
Literally any one of my 10 skills that are
Yeah, no, that's
tailored for that.
Yeah, and I think Ludwig and Ivana will help too. So she has 11d6 to work with, so that's cool.
All right, you can do it. You got this. 8 successes. Boom
Man,
shakalaka.
man.
And 4 sixes.
Spend fate.
It's already like that.
Oh, it's magic,
it's
right?
magic. I can spend a fate for her
Strange
to
magic.
reroll one of the traders though.
Oh, it's magic.
Hey.
Yep. So there
Nine
you go.
successes.
So that's 5 over.
So he just stands up and is like, oh,
So
okay, feel better.
50%. So you would have 4 more months, and now you only have 2 more months. So you immediately take another
Yay.
die back, Siegfried.
Can you do magic now?
No.
Thunders.
Yeah, I can. It's only
Yeah.
minus.
No,
Minus
because now
one
it's
now.
1 die, but all of your skills for magic are still at 1.
Not all of them.
Oh, which one is not?
The
Oh,
one that
did you,
matters.
oh, did you upgrade substance?
Wait,
Physic-
Oh, you
None of
did.
this
You had
mattered.
3 in substance. Okay,
Hold on.
you're good then.
none of this mattered because you can roll corruption, so who cares?
That's
and
true.
that as well.
Does corruption get decreased?
I'm gonna upgrade that a few times. This
Corruption?
Yeah.
Please do, because I'd like you to roll well when you turn me into a golden gun.
Uh,
or whatever you're actually planning on doing, which I'm sure
Yeah,
you're
so
gonna
in
do well.
another 2 months, you'll gain that last wound die back.
Does corruption suffer from wound penalties? I feel like that wouldn't make any sense. I feel like
It shouldn't.
I don't think it does. I don't think
It's
emotional
literally just the
attributes
demon rolling instead, right?
Yeah.
Like,
I'll check.
okay.
Let's find out.
Yeah, just go ahead and roll it. We'll see.
All right, cool.
Well,
So-
I know what I'm rolling this entire game.
All right, hold up. No, I have my third belief now. So.
Oh gosh. Oh no. So Adam, let's go ahead and run through Theo's beliefs then real quick.
My what?
Your beliefs.
Oh yeah. I won't let the goat herd show me up. I'll become better than him and show him what happens when you cross me.
Vendetta against the goat herder.
And the other one was just gain enough religious knowledge to please the goddess, make me stronger. And then the other one was I'm intrigued by the lady in white. I'll find out reasons for joining the Crow Inquisitors. I convinced her that sometimes violence is.
It's necessary to solve problems.
Violence is usually the answer.
So what skill did you add to Theo? I'm assuming it was like doctrine, right?
Last time?
So I gave everybody 1 skill point to just add to anything because of the 2 months time skip we're doing.
Is it only for? Can you only use it for stats or something? Or
no, any skill. Well, you increase it by 1. So if you wanted
Since
to,
I was still fully conscious
use
in
it
my mind, can I do a mind skill?
Let him improve
no.
his corruption.
No, you don't want to improve your corruption.
I do
Yeah, he
want to
does.
improve my corruption right now.
So I mean, okay, Jared, if you want to improve your corruption by being in a coma for 2 months and like
Yes.
you were like
You communed with the
you're
demon
communing
for
with
2
the demon
months.
for your coma, I'm fine with that.
Okay.
You immediately have to roll for a corruption trait.
I thought
Yes.
that's every single level.
Every single level, yep.
Ooh, crap.
So real quick though, Theo, what you can do though, right? You can just open foreign doctrine, right? And you can say that that's your religious knowledge that you got right throughout your time as a priest.
sure.
Yeah, so that makes
I
sense.
feel like I can't really do much else because that wouldn't be.
It wouldn't make sense that you were doing anything else.
Would make sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that means you now have the skill at B2,
Doctrine or foreign doctrine?
foreign doctrine.
Hey, Caleb, what about
There you go.
bargaining? That's with the gods. I don't have to be awake to do that.
Nope.
Darn it.
Wait. He's who right now? Got knocked out?
Siegfried.
He's still the. Oh yes. Okay, Siegfried. I
Yeah.
thought he was.
Okay, so yeah, let's go ahead and roll on that corruption table. Let's see.
All right.
See what this is gonna do. So
Sprout
let's see.
demon wings.
So go ahead and roll.
Wait, so is he actually in him, or is that just you guys?
No, he's like
1d6
making deals.
What is
with
your
demons.
corruption exponent now?
4.
Roll 1d6 plus 4.
All right.
What was the last corruption trait that you took?
So 9.
Whew.
So you got 9. We have to figure out what was the last trait you took because then it will tell us which side of the table you roll on. So let's see. You got Meerkat speak from this.
I also took. I also got Tainted Legacy,
No, you took that. I think you got.
Like so far, I haven't leveled up in corruption.
Yeah,
this
but you should have
campaign.
gotten a trait for every single
Oh.
level of it. So you got Meerkat Speak
Meerkat
is
Speak.
1.
I got Aura of Fear, I think.
Let's see if yep, that's on it. So
Tainted. I'm pretty sure I got Tainted Legacy from that. If
Maybe
it's
that's the first one.
well, it's not on the list here is the problem, right? So
okay.
that was
But
one.
it might be like required as the first level.
It's
or
not.
something.
No.
Oh, okay.
Demon Speak.
Demon Speak was also from you took it. I'm pretty sure. Because there's not a again there's not a thing on here.
Dreamer. Misunderstood. I have that as well, but I think that's something else.
Well, let's just say it's on the. So I'm just gonna let you choose this time because I don't obviously just don't know.
Well, okay, sure.
So the 2 traits you can choose between are maimed and dreadful.
Oh, I wonder which one you're gonna pick.
What do they both entail?
One's a call-on for intimidation. One makes you maimed.
I mean, I guess I'll choose Dreadful.
Yeah.
That's what
So
the
maimed.
Cantarius says.
The actual thing for maimed is.
I think you like take a power or a fort.
You take a
penalty,
disfigurement in a physical stat. All tests against that set are +2.
Oh,
Yeah.
I mean, speed. No.
You lose a foot. Your speed is now 1.
Right, and then yeah, I think dreadful is
Mhm.
a call on for intimidation. It's intimidation and interrogation. So yeah, you can take
Both?
that. It
Nice.
just means that the next time, you roll on that table, you will be you'll have to get the bad one.
Okay,
So
I'm fine with that.
okay, so yeah, you have dreadful now. So go and put that in your call-in traits.
Oh, is there a column of good and a column of bad?
Yep.
Oh, that's.
How many are left that I can get?
Well,
I mean,
you
you're going to get
become
one
a
for
demon
every
at
single.
10, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of traits. There are, let's see, what, like 32 traits or something on this list.
Gotta catch 'em all.
The last one that you can only get if you have 10 is you can get either amoeboid or shadow and dust. Amoeboid literally makes you into like a giant blob, and shadow and dust turns you into like dust.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought I became a demon.
Well, I mean, at Ob 10 or at Exponent 10, you become like you get taken by your masters to like the realm of demons or whatever.
Okay.
Yeah. So, do we want to just take a quick break here since it's been about an hour, and then we'll come back and jump into some scenes? Sound good, everybody? Okay.
That sounds fine to me.
All right. So we'll be right back with more Crow Inquisitors right after this.